Okay, so today we are going to discuss 7.5, that is partial fractions. So in partial fractions, we have 5 types. It's the first type which I had written, type number 1. It says distinct linear factors. So in the denominator, you will have distinct linear factors. Then how to proceed? So the way is, suppose if this is the expression, then you will say, put this expression is equal to A upon first linear plus B upon second linear plus C upon third linear. Here capital A, B, C are constant quantities. Capital A, B, C are constant quantities which we will determine while doing a question. Now you can see this question, it is exactly of this type because in the denominator we can see that we have 3 distinct linear factors. So now let us apply the substitution. So you will say let us put 3x minus 1 divided by x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3 is equal to A upon first linear plus B upon second linear plus C upon third linear. Right? So this is the substitution which we had written over here. So as for this substitution, we had written this expression. Now after this, you will take LCM. So let us take LCM. So when you take LCM, you will get this as 3x minus 1 divided by x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3. On this side, you will get this as A into x minus 2 into x minus 3 plus B into x minus 1 into x minus 3 plus C into x minus 1 into x minus 2 whole divided by x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus. So just we have taken LCM. Now after taking LCM, we can cancel out this expression with this expression. So we can cancel out denominator part of both the expressions. Now we want to get the value of capital ABC. Somehow we want to get the value of capital ABC. So in order to get the values, we have to just compare the coefficients. So now how to compare the coefficients, that we have to see. So you will write comparing the coefficient of x, comparing the coefficient of x square, x and constant. So if you compare these coefficients, then you will get this as, you can rewrite this as px minus 1. Px minus 1 can be written as a into, let us express this as a quadratic, so it will become x square minus 5x plus 6 plus b into x square minus 4x plus 3 plus c into x square minus 3x plus 2. So this is how we can do calculations. Just I had multiplied those brackets. Now I will get those 3 equations. So how to get those 3 equations? You will say comparing the coefficient of x square, x and constant on both the sides. So you will get 3 equations because here we have 3 unknowns. So you will write comparing the coefficients of x square, x and constant. So when you do this, you will get 3 equations. Now on this side you can see that x square coefficient is nothing, 0, and on this side it is a plus b plus c. Why? Because this will contribute, and this will also contribute. Similarly, when you compare x, so the coefficient of x on this side is b, and on this side it is minus 5a, then minus 4b, then minus 3c. Now similarly we will compare constant term also, so minus 1 can be written as 6a plus pb plus 2c. So these are the 3 equations. Now we have to get the value of capital A, B, C. So either you can solve these simultaneously to get the value of A, B, C. Now, obviously, that is a tedious work to get to solve these equation and to get the value of A, B, C. So we have a shortcut method of for getting the values of A, B, C. Now, what is that shortcut method? So just quickly write down up to this, then I will explain you that. This is as per the substitution we had substituted. After that, we had taken simple LCM. After taking LCM, I had just multiplied these brackets. So after multiplication, this is what we are getting. Now we want to get the value of capital A, capital B, capital C. So we want to get three equations. So that is why I'm saying comparing the coefficients of x square, x and constant. So when you compare the coefficient of x square, it is nothing, zero है यहाँ पर तो इसलिए zero. Here it is a plus b plus c. Similarly, coefficient of x is t minus 5a minus 4b minus 3c. That is what I had written. Similarly, comparing the coefficient of constant, minus 1 is equal to 6a plus 3b plus 2c. Now, after this, let me tell you that shortcut method by which you can get the value of a, b, c. So we will not solve these equations simultaneously. Now, the shortcut method goes like this. Let me call this as equation number 1. Now, what we will do is, in order to get the value of this capital A, you will put x minus 1 equal to 0. So, we will put x minus 1 is equal to 0. That is, we will put x is equal to 1. Where we have to put in number 1. In first equation, you will put x is equal to 1. Let me recall this once again. What we will do is, in order to get the value of this a, whatever is written over here, you will put that quantity as equal to 0. X minus 1 को 0 put करेंगे, that is, x को हम 1 put करेंगे in this equation on both the side. So when you put x equal to 1 on both the side, then here you will get 1 minus 1, that is 0. Here also you will get 1 minus 1, that is also 0. So only a will survive. So a will survive, and also on this side you left with some constant quantity. So this is how you will get the value of a. Let me show you how we can substitute. So what I am saying, put x minus 1 equal to 0, that is put x equal to 1 in this equation, in number 1. So when you put x equal to 1 in number 1, here when you put 1, it will become 3 minus 1, that is 2. 2 is equal to a into something you will get, and this quantity will vanish. So let us see how. So you, when you put x equal to 1, you will get this as 2 is equal to a into minus 1 into minus 2. So plus 0, 0, no need to write that because already I had told you when you are putting x minus 1 equal to 0, then this and this term will vanish. Only a will survive. So from here, when you do further calculation, you can see that your a will be equal to 1. So our a is coming out to be 1. Now by the same method, let us find the value of b. So in order to get the value of b, we will say put x minus 2 is equal to 0. So put x minus 2 is equal to 0. That is, we will put x is equal to 2. Where you will put again in that equation number 1. In number 1, so that will say is 6 minus 1, that is 5 is equal to. So a will vanish because when you are putting 2, then this is 0. This is also 0. This will survive. Only b will survive. This will become b into 1. And here also we are putting 1. So 1 minus, we are putting 2. 2 minus 1 is 1, and 2 minus 3 is minus 1. So your b is coming out to be minus 5. So this is the value of another constant. Now, let me get the value of the third constant. So for that, you will say put x is equal to in 1 in first equation, in this equation. So you will get that as 9 minus 1, that is 8, is equal to a will vanish, b will vanish, only c will survive. So c into this is 2, and this one is 1. So your c is coming out to be 4. So these are the values of capital A, B, and C. So this you will show in graph, and straight away here you will write on solving these equations. You will write on solving these equations, A is equal to 1, equal to -5 and C is coming out to be. So this is how you will get the values of these constant. Now let me complete the procedure, then again I will explain you. So now you will utilize this expression. So I can write integral as, now you can see that this was your integral. Now this expression is also equal to this much. So I can break the integral into three parts by putting the value of a, b, c. Let us put the value of a, b, c over here. So when I put the values, it will become integration of dx upon x minus 1. I had substituted a as 1, b as -5, so that I had taken common. So it is x minus 2, and c is dx upon x minus 3. That means finally you can say, so what we had done, after getting a, b, c, we are using this equation. Here we are putting the value of a, b, c. After putting the values, we are writing integral this as the integration of these three expressions that I had written. Now you know that by using extension formula, this will be log mod of x minus 1. This is -5 log of x minus 2 plus 4 log of x minus 3 plus. So this is the complete solution for this particular question. Let me explain you once again right from the beginning. This is the question which is given to us. We had applied the substitution. Put this expression is equal to a upon first linear, b upon second linear, c upon third linear. After that, we had just taken LCM. After taking LCM, this and this can be cancelled out. Now just multiply these factors so that you will get in this form. After getting, this is mandatory to write. You have to formulate the equations. Though we are not using them, but you have to write these equations. Comparing the coefficient of x square, x and constant. So after comparison, x square is 0, 0, a plus b plus c. Here x is 3, that is why I had written 3, minus 5a, minus 4b, minus 3c. Right? Similarly constant. Now instead of solving these simultaneously, what we are doing, we are applying this shortcut method of getting the value of this ABC. How to apply that? In order to get the value of A, you will put x minus 1 equal to 0 in this equation. So when I put x is equal to 1 in this equation, then obviously your A will survive and these two terms will vanish. Why? Because x minus 1 we had put 0, so obviously this is 0. So from here, I am getting the value of A as 1. Similarly, in order to get the value of B, you will put x minus 2 equal to 0 over here. So that means x equal to 2. So when you put this, you will get the calculation as, on left and right, both sides you have to substitute. So when you put 2, 6 minus 1, that is 5. That is what I had written. And when you put over here, 2 minus 1 and 2 minus 3. So this is what you will get. So B is minus 5. Similarly, C is coming out to be 4. So you will here write, on solving these equations, we get A, B, C as these. Now, finally, after getting the values of A, B, C, you will utilize this expression, because ultimately this expression is equal to the integration of these three individual expressions. Just I had put the value of A, B, C. So A is 1, B is minus 5, and C is 4. After that, I am integrating them. So when I write integration, I can take this constant sign outside. So when I take a constant outside, you know that by extension formula, these are the integration of log. So just you will use that extension formula and you will get the. Okay, so in question number 17, cos dx upon 1 minus sin x equal to sin x. So we will put sin x is equal to t, and then we will apply a partial fraction. So let's see. When you differentiate it, it will be cos x dx, that is equal to dt. So in terms of t, I can write this integral as dt upon 1 minus t minus t. Okay, now let us apply partial fraction. So 1 upon 1 minus t into 2 minus t can be written as a upon 1 minus t plus b upon 2 minus t. Now here we have only two distinct linear factors. So you will apply this substitution only up to two distinct linear factors. So we have alternate method also. You know that if you multiply these two, then you will get dt upon quadratic. dt upon quadratic, then you can apply that perfect squaring as you had done in that 7.4 exercise. So we can multiply it, we will get a quadratic, we will convert that to perfect square, and then we can apply those formulas. So that way also we can do it. But if you want to do it by partial fraction, then the way is, this is how we can write in t form. So I have to put this as 1 upon 1 minus t, 2 minus t as a upon first linear factor, b upon second linear factor. After that, we'll just take LCM. So this is how you can take LCM. So I had to cut down the denominator part in both expressions. Now see, you can get those two equations. So comparing coefficient of t and constant. So here we have only two constants, so you have to just get two equations. So t is a 0 on this side, it will be a minus b, and constant is 1, so that can be written as 2a plus b. So these are the two equations. Now here, either you can solve them simultaneously or you can apply a shortcut method also, so choice is yours. So here, either I can solve them simultaneously, but because it will not take much time, or you can apply that shortcut method to solve them. So if I want to apply shortcut method, then I have to put 1 minus t as 0, that is t is equal to 1 in this equation. So if I put t equal to 1 in this equation, then 1 is equal to a into 1. So a is coming out to be 1. So this is the value of a. If a is 1, then b will be equal to a is equal to 1. And from here you can say b is equal to minus a. So that means b will be minus 1. So either you can get it by shortcut or I am using this equation. So somehow I want to get the value of a and b. So finally my a is 1 and b is minus 1. I'm putting the value of a in this equation and I'm getting b as this. Now after getting a and b, you need to utilize this expression. So let us substitute the values of a and b in this. So I can write the integral as, I can be written as dt upon 1 minus t minus dt upon 2 minus t. So I had just substituted the value of a as 1 and b as minus 1. Then I can write in this form. Now just integrate them. So this will be equal to log 1 minus t upon minus 1. And this will be log 2 minus t upon minus 1 plus c. Why we are getting this minus 1? Because of that extension formula. Because the role of a is being played by minus 1. So that is why, using that extension formula, you can see that we have to write minus 1 also. Because a का role यहाँ पर minus 1 play कर रहा है. That is why. Similarly, here I can write this as log 2 minus t upon minus 1 plus c. At last you will put the value of t and you can leave the answer like that. So finally I will put the value of t as log 1 minus sine x with a negative sign, and this will become plus log 2 minus sine x plus c. So this is our final answer. Sometimes in NCERT they just fill up with this by using that property of log, so they can write log this divided by that plus c. Or if you want, you can leave the answer like this also. So this is how we can solve question number 17. First of all, we are applying one substitution. After applying substitution, we can see that it is of this form. Either you can apply this form or you can multiply, get that dt upon quadratic and settle down the question by that 7.4 exercise. By that way also you will get the same answer. Okay, so this is number 17. After this, we will do question number 16. So all of you write down question number 16.